Sorry, decided to turn us all.
What was the second part?
Should I play it delayed and just we come back in a second?
Yeah. Just,
That'll work.
Hello again. Welcome. Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to the Total Package Podcast. I hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday evening so far.
mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
It's Thursday. That's,
It's a beautiful Thursday. Rainy and icky and sticky and cold.
I'll take
But
the
it's
cold.
beautiful.
I don't mind the cold.
At least it didn't flood in my basement. That's good.
Nice.
Yay!
Yeah.
So, what is everyone dressed up today? We'll start with Miss Anna.
I am the unicorn queen.
Bow down.
Last year I was a unicorn. Today I am the queen.
we're not worthy.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Well, I'm
There's giant rainbows everywhere.
kind of dressed up like Harley Quinn, but not really. It's like just some jester random thing. I kind of gave up halfway through with my makeup and it's like this is hard. I'm just gonna do squiggles.
Mhm.
It looks good though.
Thank
I
you.
like it.
This is a little bit better. That's why it's hard to do reverse with that one. But it's hard to draw a diamond on your face because it started going like this. It's like
Yeah.
quadrilateral. I'm like, it's a shape. It's a shape. That's what it is. How about you, Ems?
I guess I'm Madam Spider. Don't worry, mine was super lazy. I just found this poncho. And threw it on. So.
I love it.
Excuse me. Thank you. It was better than my alternative, which was going to be a pink faux Sherpa sweater, which was absolutely horrible. So this is better.
Every
It's a
time
theme.
somebody says faux pink Sherpa sweater or pink fuzzy sweater, I think of Ed Wood for some reason. Like it just. Have you guys seen that? Ed
Yeah.
Wood?
I know of it. I haven't seen it.
I need to watch it. There's a lot of things I need to watch.
What does he do? What does he do with it in the movie?
It's Johnny Depp. It's a Johnny Depp movie.
Mhm.
He wears it. He wears
There
it.
you go.
Just wears it a lot.
Yeah.
He's Ed Wood is like a silent film guy, or no? Is he the Halloween guy?
The silent film guy.
Okay.
Yeah. There's some, you just have to watch it. I can't. I
can't describe it.
I can't.
Got it.
It's fine.
I'm
It's
bad
kind of
at
like
that.
watching The Room. You're just kind of like, it's
Yeah,
so bad, but you have to watch it.
You have to. You just have to. It's black and white mostly. It's pretty good. Anyway,
What are you dressed up like today, Chan?
I just went and with the face paint and did some Viking paint on my face.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I like
and
the hair
Cool.
I have this crazy cape that I bought that has fur around it, so I can kind of do one of those.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Oh hell yeah.
It's just fun. I got it off of eBay, I think, or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm just a Viking warrior.
Viking warrior. And I can't tell. I'm not wearing my contacts because I ate hot stuff and I didn't want to put my eyes and then burn my eyeballs.
no.
But are you dressed up
Yeah,
as
let's
anything?
not
Sorry.
do that.
I'm wearing a Halloween shirt.
Okay.
I'm literally like this week has been just so crazy with going back to work
Mm-hmm.
that I literally looked at the time and went, fuck. And ran and I was like, threw a shirt on, said, this is gonna be it right now.
Yeah, that was me trying to find the pieces, and I was like, oh, I just gotta commit now. Don't blame you.
You're a witch. You're dressed up like a witch.
Yes.
Yes, it's Well, witches have to blend, otherwise they'll
Yeah.
be known. They'll
Yeah,
find out.
I like that.
This is true.
I'm a witch that has just given up hope and care.
That's
Well, it's
it.
better
So
than
the
being
children have-
2020.
The children have sucked the life out of me.
Isn't it the other way around usually? Right?
Yes, that's
Yes,
what's
yeah.
so funny is,
That's okay.
instead of me sucking the life out of the children, they're sucking the life out of me.
So maybe you're just, preening them to then suck the life out of them later. You're making them happy. You're making them think that
Well,
they're
You have to
you're
get
making
them
you suffer.
all plump and fat and all that type of stuff so
Yeah,
that they're delicious
yeah.
later.
Well, with all the
And some
walks
good in
we've
them.
been taking these last few days, that's probably not going to be possible. There's nothing else to do, so we go for walks.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So I know some of you guys had talked about potentially doing candy or anything for Halloween. Have any of those plans seemed to be working out for this Saturday?
Yeah, we're gonna try to. My sister thought of this giant spider web to put in front of our porch and hang candy bags off of it, but I don't know if the neighbors know or if they're gonna be doing or trying Halloween. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how well that's gonna go. So we'll definitely try something.
Yeah, one of the moms in our neighborhood, few of the moms in our neighborhood got together and was like, let's see what houses want to give out candy and seeing how many kids are going to trick or treat. And they sent out a thing and we replied. And just the big requirements is the bags, the candy has to be in bags, and they have to be on a table, and they have to be at least 6 feet away from you. So if you want to be out, you can be out while the kids are trick or treating, and it's from like 5:30 to like 7:30 or something.
That's cool. How about you, Anna or Chan? Do you guys have any plans for any of that, or is it kind of a pass?
It's pretty
Nah.
quiet here. None of that really happens in our neighborhood. Not that we're aware of. And I think most people are kind of afraid of our house because it sits back off the road and it's really dark all the time. Like the kids walk past on the other side of the street. Like I think that our house is the haunted house in the neighborhood.
That's what they think. The haunted house. So you never really got trick or treaters outside of what's happening this year. You guys never really got many.
Not here, no. And our old neighborhood, we didn't either. It was one of those things that the kids wanted to trick or treat, I'd take them someplace else, and I hated it. But that's whatever. That's how it works nowadays.
Well, then that's why next year we're going to make a pilgrimage to Chan's. We're going to turn it into the haunted house for people to come and do trick or treating at, and all the kids are going to want to come.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
'cause we're gonna
we
put
can do
people
like
outside with
seances in the
chainsaws.
basement.
Well, you have the
Well, you guys
perfect
have
basis.
a great driveway, which I think would be great if you guys did like a haunted house walkthrough type thing, but not really just a makeup maze that you kind of go through and whatnot. And from it, I'm clearly not this year, but like a normal year to do it. You guys have a lot of really good yard. That's something I feel like I wish I had with our house is like a big yard, so I could do some kind of setup, even if it's like a quick pop up. I know some people do it like in their garage or something. Like I think that's always been kind of like a fun experience.
I think that's kind of why I haven't done anything, because I have never had a yard this size to deal with doing shit. I'm kind of like, it's kind of overwhelming. I'm like, I don't even know where to put the garden. So I'm like, it's just something to consider. Hopefully I can make some plans for next year. Maybe you guys can help me plot something.
Yes.
And the
That'd
years
be cool.
past, our neighbor across the street, their backyard goes down and actually goes to the creek. So he always did this like haunted like maze you walked through and with like the torches and everything and the like fog machines and the noises. It was always a lot of fun. Obviously, this year it's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, nobody wants to get too close.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I don't know what to do. I saw some people put stuff out on sticks in their yard, like a candy graveyard, and the kids just walk through and pull stuff out of the yard. I was like,
That's cool.
It didn't seem like a bad idea. It looked cool.
You could almost do like candy, like Vlad the
Impaler.
or like candy like that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
See, that's the other thing too. Like my kids are too big now to want to go trick or treating. Not that they don't want candy;
Mhm.
they want to dress up, but they don't. They're not interested in walking around neighborhoods and knocking on strangers' doors. That appeal is gone
Well,
now.
then that's why you create your own little haunted house like outside,
Yeah.
and you have them like play scare monsters and
Yeah, and have fun. I trick or treated well
Mhm.
into oh god, what's the
Me
last
too.
year I probably trick or treated? Probably either 16 or 17 years old is probably when I stopped. Like I think
Same.
straight up high school because I'm still hanging with my friends. It's like you hung out late, and I feel
Mhm.
like it's not the same. Not taken away this year. I feel like it's not the same anymore when it comes to Halloween and trick or treating. Like it's always done so early. But I
Yeah.
remember trick or treating until
Yeah.
like midnight and stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like kids
Yeah.
are done by 7 o'clock. I'm all like, damn.
I know, like you
Yeah.
get like the doorbell at like 8 o'clock, and you're like, oh, there's still kids out, and it's like the high schoolers, and you
Yeah.
can't be mad at that.
No,
You
that's just
can't be
having
mad
fun.
at it because it's just them. And there are some people who are like, oh yeah, we don't like it when the high schools. It's like, come on now.
No,
That's
that's part of
the
the fun.
time when you get rid of all the other candy that you don't want.
Exactly.
exactly.
Because our neighborhoods, they would be like parties practically. Like you just kids swarming the streets, and you just assumed
Mhm.
that's what it is. And it's like you weren't ending till midnight because the kids weren't going home.
Do you guys feel it doesn't
Right.
happen anymore? Like that's just not a thing. Like kids don't really
Yeah.
swarm the streets anymore. Because when I was young, it was the same way, and we didn't
Mhm.
like. When I was in my teens, it was like my mom was real strict. I had friends that were out until midnight, but I had to be back in the house with my sisters by like 9.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
it was usually a school night too, so that was also a thing. But I was also trick or treating well into my teens too. Like 17, I think might have been the last year I went trick or treating, and then I don't know. I love Halloween though. Like I wanna celebrate. I wanna dress up every day of the week. I wanna freaking.
I do too.
I just don't think kids are as into it anymore.
I guess. I don't know if
Oh.
it's just the kids or just the parents kind of lose the appeal. If maybe something happened with that generation where it's just kind of the nostalgia is gone. And
Well,
I guess
I also think there's just, I mean, at least I know, because I remember in elementary school dressing up for Halloween, like the last day, whenever Halloween was, if it was
Yeah.
during the week, dressing up and having like the Halloween party.
Mhm.
And now,
And now you can't.
yeah,
No.
now a lot of schools won't let kids dress up on come into school with their Halloween costume on.
Mm-mm.
What's the reasoning? Is it because they're doing too scary, or is it like
No, I
a
think it's
bullying
a
thing?
distraction.
It's
or,
a religious thing too.
A
Like some
religious,
people,
it
you know,
is.
it's for those who may not be able to dress up, feeling left out.
It's kind of like the Valentine's candy. Like
Yeah.
if you're going to give Valentine's candy, you have to give it to every single kid because you can't just give it to the girl that you
Right.
like or something like that.
And a lot of
Mhm.
time, I mean, they're no longer doing the Halloween parties because there's so many food and allergy restrictions. So
Mhm.
it's what else are you? I mean, it's gluten free, egg free,
peanut free.
peanut
Well, I
free.
know some would do. I mean, they won't let the kid eat the candy. They'll just gather the candy and then they get rid of it and they give their kids the candy that they can eat or something like that. But it's still like the
Yeah.
experience of going out and trick or treating and having those childhood memories
Yeah, but
in that sense.
honestly, they don't even really. People don't really trick or treat anymore. They get together and have like trunk or treat at churches or
Right.
like school parking lots or
Mhm.
getting out of the neighborhoods and just doing it in a wide open space.
And it's usually in the middle of the day with
Or
yeah.
early in the evening or something like that. It's kind of weird to me. I'm like, man, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
I feel like the magic
Well,
of
they all-
Halloween.
Because I
is
don't feel like
gone.
I'm that much older than
Yes,
the last time I
it's
trick
not.
or treated.
right.
All the kids, everybody wants to go to the theme parks and to the private haunted trails and stuff like that. Not to neighborhoods where people are decorating their houses and it's scary and everything. They want to go where there are employees that are actors and they're running around scaring the shit out of you, and and you have to pay like $60 to walk in the door, and you're in line for a haunted house for 2.5 hours, and
Yeah, but I don't want
you
to
can pay a
do
little
that.
extra and get in quicker. And
And
no,
I
I
think-
don't either.
I think
And
a
that's
lot of it.
Fucking lame.
I think a lot of it too is, and I mean, I see it in my neighborhood. When I was growing up, a lot of the neighbors were still young. A lot of them had kids my age.
Mm-hmm.
Now that all their kids are grown up, we still have a lot of older the original owners
Yeah.
who, now that their kids are gone, they're like, we don't want to.
They don't care about the Halloween
So
type
they're the
stuff.
ones that,
Right.
turn their lights off. And it's not until you get neighborhoods with young families starting to move back in where you might see an influx of trick-or-treating
I guess.
from
But
neighborhoods.
I guess because I am younger and of that age that it technically could be, but I've always been of the Halloween. I mean, I love Halloween, so Halloween's going to be it. I'm not going to be a young family, but like my mom, I was fully grown, and her husband still give out candy. Like he has a son that's 2 years younger than me, and they still love to do the Halloween. They still love giving out the candy to all the kids and all that type of stuff. And it's kind of like, I guess maybe people just lost the fun of it. Like, I don't know. It's PC culture and stupid things like that. Like I understand the kid allergies and whatnot, but I feel like you can still go out and trick or treat. You just tell the kid, don't eat this food. You're going to die. I'll give you replacement candy when you get home.
Yeah. I agree with you. Or just, I don't know. It's just, I think that the religion stepped in too. Like people, like,
yes,
you go into Hobby Lobby, they don't sell a single stitch of anything related to Halloween. It's fall, it's autumn, it's
I've seen Halloween things
I've seen some Halloween, but it's like very cutesy.
It's not
Halloween.
Yeah, it's not like going to Michael's or
like Spirit Halloween,
something like that. It's very like a hush hush situation, and it's very just like fall color-esque things. You know what I mean? It's not like baby doll heads in a bouquet of flowers.
Put up some comments from here. Got Brammer said, when my kid was in elementary school, they wouldn't allow parents to do anything for the kids that wasn't prepackaged, which probably would go back to the diet and kids potentially
allergies.
It was also because there were reports of certain people putting in not only chemicals and drugs, but also blades and other types of dangerous things.
No. That's already been disputed. No. But even in the 90s things, it was disputed and shown that it was all propaganda that was created. Nothing of that actually ever happened. It was all propaganda of people trying to like scare kids and scare adults and scare all that type of stuff. No one was putting things. Like it was all fake and people
Nobody's gonna give away their drugs. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like no one's giving it. Like
no.
But it was I remember seeing somewhere like it was propaganda. Whoever created it, and they opened it up and they shoved a blade in there and took a photo of it and said, "My kid got this" type stuff. Like it was all this propaganda to get.
It was a Karen. From it. It was a fucking Karen. That's.
Yes. Karens have destroyed Halloween, damn it.
Damn them. They have. Since 1855. Like
those damn Puritans.
Exactly.
I know, right?
Russ, when I got older, meaning in high school, I didn't trick or treat, but I would go bag snatching. Yeah, until one time this kid chased us with a bat. He was a baseball player for Halloween.
Well, Russ, you know what? Your ass deserved that.
Yeah, no shit.
You come snatch my candy, I will beat your ass.
I'm taking off my heels and I'm like bolting after you.
Brammer responding, trick or treated with real weapons.
You got arrested? Oh my god.
I mean, you ain't shit, so don't even try to do.
We would walk up the main road to, like, because it was like a neighborhood, and then there was a main road where houses scattered in either direction, but it got really dark and it was in the country, and we would take like pocket knives, and some of the boys would dress up like military men and like have like friggin' shit strapped to their legs, so they could fucking machetes and whatnot, just in case somebody's gonna fuck with us. I'm like, nobody's gonna fuck.
Damn.
The zombies are coming out of the woods, guys. Let's just. And the reason why we did is because one of the kids I went to high school with, I graduated with, his mom worked for Hershey, and she would put out a whole box on the front porch that had like full size Hershey, like huge Hershey bars, and like bags of M&Ms, but they were like the big bags and stuff like that. and no one walked up there. So if you made it up to his house, it was like free for all, whole big cardboard box full of fucking candy, you know, kind of deal. But it was a good like half mile from the house in the dark through the woods, you know. So
Hey, you know what? It was
It's
worth.
not like, is it worth the trek?
is it
But the
worth
thing
it?
is if one person knows about it, then they may
Mhm.
tell other people. My mom and stepdad's house, because they gave out the full candy bars. So they were a little bit farther back from the roads, but they were known to go, you walk up a little bit, they'll get full candy bars out of this
Like,
gig.
dude.
Yeah.
Or the houses where you get the woman and she's like, here's your one.
And it's like one of those
Like,
paper
what?
thin
Yeah.
lollipops.
And you're like,
and the-
Stingy?
fuck, really? I know you got more shit in the back. Come on now. Stop
or,
being
or wait, what are
stingy.
the
Oh, no.
ones? What are the real chewy peanut things that are in like the orange wrapper? Is it like
You mean like the circus peanuts?
no.
No,
They're
I
like,
know what you're
Peanut
talking about.
it's,
Yeah,
it's-
Peanut chews.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Heyday? Heyday?
No, like I want to call them like sugar babies or something. I don't know.
Oh, sugar daddy.
No,
No, that's caramel.
Sugar dad. No,
No, these are like
those
a
caramel.
peanut
No, I know what
flavor.
you're talking about. They're like
Mary
they're almost
Jane?
like the inside of a Butterfinger.
Kind of.
No,
yeah.
that's
Was
a
it
toffee
chewy?
like thing.
They're really chewy.
Yeah.
I don't
Is it
Trying to
remember.
figure it out.
People stick?
I have to. I'm gonna pull up a picture because I
Maybe
can't. I don't have my
someone in the
glasses
chat
on.
says.
I can't see. Like I'm holding my phone. I
Chick-a
can't
stick.
fucking see. Chick a stick.
Mary Jane.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's people
Maya
stick.
says Mary
Chick-a
Jane.
stick.
Chew.
Like coconutty, flaky, kind of chewy.
I'll find it because it's gross.
We have a follow up real quick while you're looking that up. So Ross responds, not Ross, sorry. Bleh, sorry, Russ. Sorry, my blind eye is over here. Yo, that kid wasn't playing. I ended up throwing his bag at him so we could escape. Candy is not worth a bat to the skull.
The best visual in my head. It's screaming like a girl.
I think I found them.
I just like the
I think I found them, Can. I think I found
Are they-
them. They're
I
I don't know
think
if y'all
I'm-
can see it. It's a peanut butter bar. Smarty Stop Atkinson's peanut butter bar individually wrapped candies.
what put it up again, Anna. I have you big.
It's like I don't know if it'll pick it up or not.
Mm,
No,
no.
no. I'm talking
No.
about these bad boys right here.
Wait out. Peter. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
God,
the
those
peanut
are
butter kisses. Oh, those things are awesome.
so sticky. Oh my
They're
God.
like
yes.
I love
the
eating
chewiest
them.
fucking
But so
thing.
good.
Stick to
That
your
peanut
teeth
butter.
for hours. Hours.
Never heard of
I know,
So good.
I need to
Wait.
find some. of these.
Brink says stick a
God.
chick sounds like a great candy.
Oh,
That's
Brink.
what I was thinking of. This is good. The chicka stick. That stuff is good.
Ross
bad.
the moist.
Yeah.
Oh no. I started something.
They call
Yes,
them
you
Mary
did.
Jane.
Please don't. Please don't.
Wait, Maya, are you
Ross the
talking about those?
moist.
They call the peanut butter kisses Mary Janes. Is that what you're saying, Maya? Because I'm confused now.
I thought there
'Cause I
was a
thought
candy
that-
named Mary Jane, though.
Yeah, and there
Maybe
aren't there like
Mary Jane.
sugar babies and sugar daddies and
Yes.
all that kind of shit too.
Yeah.
But those are
The
caramel.
The sugar babies
You were talking about
are
peanut butter.
little caramels. They're like little bite-sized caramels in a box, and then the sugar daddy like a stick of caramel.
Yeah,
It's like a stick with
Yeah.
a big piece of caramel on the end of it.
It's good
that's what she
stuff.
said.
I eat that shit. I will eat that shit. I have a problem with candy. Like I need to leave it alone.
Oh my god!
Good.
What is
Make it
that?
Wait. Trying it. Glare.
Chick a
There you go.
stick.
Chick a
There it
stick.
is. Chick a stick.
Oh.
That stuff is good.
Chicken stick.
Stick. It's so good. It's like
I like
peanut buttery and flaky and
What's the
coconut. It's like toasted coconut. It's
what's
what?
what's
Yeah.
the cow one?
Cowtails.
Cowtails.
Cowtails. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm
Sorry.
those are my
We're
favorite.
like it's candy tangent time.
No,
It's-
candy's good.
What was your favorite?
And
My-
if it was, let's pick it as actual candy that tends to only really come out on Halloween. Because I
Yeah,
mean, you
yeah.
got your Snickers and your Reese's and all that type of stuff. My favorite is the caramel apple pops because it's the apple flavored hard candy with the caramel around it. So it's like it's a very
Those are good.
Those are good. Yeah.
That I only ever find during Halloween time frame. Although I'm sure I can order it or something, but I feel like they always Halloween candy.
I'm gonna start fires with this one. Candy corn.
Oh,
I actually do like candy
I'm
corn.
right there with you. I'm right there with you, Ams. I really am. I will sit and eat an
Such a
entire
bad
bag.
I'm just glad you didn't say circus peanuts because I probably would have cried.
Oh, I love those things too.
oh no.
I love
The circus peanuts. Because I know someone put it up in Realm or something, right? And they were like, bro, with those.
Yep.
When I saw them, my first thought was disgusting. But this is my thought as a kid, and I've never gotten over it. So I honestly haven't tried them as an adult. So I will give them one more chance as an adult. But like I did think disgusting when I saw it. I was like, ugh.
It's like sugary foam. It's just like foam.
Yeah.
They're a marshmallow type thing. They're not completely marshmallow, but not completely. Yeah.
Type thing.
Smarties is
I
some
like-
favorites.
Yeah, Smarties. The
like
little
Smarties.
roll of little sweet tarts that are in there. It's like the little Smarties, and you undo them, and it's got like maybe 15 or 20 little bite size, little itty bitty discs that are just sweet and nummy and good, and you can just walk down the
And
street.
you can just put them in your pocket, and you can just. I remember
Yep.
when I was little, we would use those as like our pills.
I just read it in the chat. Sorry, I didn't make you.
That's okay.
I just saw that Russ said
I was in chocolate.
chocolate hole. And
Whore.
response, Ross
I was a
Chocolate
chocolate
whore.
whore.
because Ross doesn't spell any
You
better than
forgot
Russ.
the H, Russ.
If you're gonna call yourself out, at least call yourself out right.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Is that like one of those accents? Yehoah. That's what I was like.
Who are?
Oh
Don't
god.
be like them, Yehoah.
You're gonna park the car.
Yeah, pack the car.
Pop the car. Yes, Ross is a terrible
Ross.
speller, Russ.
Yeah, who's Ross?
Ross is a bad speller.
That's
Ross
you
the
got-
Moist is a very bad speller.
Oh no, we created a character. Oh no.
Ross the
Yeah.
Moist.
Yes, Ross the Moist.
Oh, now y'all are gonna have to. Now y'all are gonna have to design it. Y'all are gonna have to draw him now. There you go.
No. No.
Do it. Do it.
Oh my god.
Still my favorite is this one.
Just the
Just
two.
the tip.
What was I gonna say? I thought of another Halloween candy that is just around Halloween, I've noticed. So like for a couple years, Max and I were obsessed with Halloween Twizzlers. Now here's the thing.
Me
They look
too.
like regular Twizzlers, but they're softer. Have you noticed that?
Mhm. And they're
They're
different.
Softer. They're not the classic flavor. I think they're cherry instead of strawberry.
Well, there's
Yeah,
some
they
because
come in
they're
those,
fresh,
they
that's
come
why.
in like the little
Yeah,
little
the
pack
little-
of like with 2 in it.
They're
Mhm.
so good. Oh,
I
they're
like-
so good.
I like those
Yeah.
and the Tootsie Rolls that come out at this time of year that are all different flavors.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the blueberry and
And
the
lemon
apple.
and yeah, vanilla.
I like the sour ones more.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
I like the Laffy Taffy that you find a lot more around Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I like the banana.
Blow pops.
Blow pop. Yes.
Real girl, you are just throwing out all of the candy that like everybody has just like.
I know.
You're like, I love that flavor.
I love the candies you don't like. There you go. At least what you can do, if you get them, you can send them to me.
I will.
And they will be enjoyed. So,
We'll keep them in a little container just for you.
yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Mhm.
And I'll just feed them. Go, good girl. Feed
You're
them.
doing well, you're doing well.
Oh heck yeah, Nick, you are completely correct. We did forget about runts.
Motherfucking run.
I love runts.
Those aren't Halloween
Yep.
exclusive though. So I was trying
Yeah.
to think of that.
No,
But they're good. Very good.
Yeah, I miss runts. They were some of my favorites.
The thing is, you can
Did
still buy
anybody
them.
ever get? Did anybody ever get ring pops?
Mhm.
I used to get. There was one house that would always do ring pops at Halloween. That
I don't like
everybody
them.
got a ring pop.
I never got a ring pop at Halloween. I had them, but I never got one at Halloween.
I
Yeah.
don't like them
Why don't
I
you
don't-
like them?
Just
It's
one-
hard
because
candy.
they get your hands all sticky because they sit on your finger and
Really? Over your hand? Like,
Oh,
You're not supposed to lick your finger.
hey, I get a little slobbery. Okay, it's like
Push pops.
Oh
yes,
damn!
when I'm
Nick, I
sucking
was
on
actually
stuff, it
about
just
to say
dribbles
that.
out of my face. You know how it is.
usually when it's not still on my hand, I usually just have it on the one finger.
Mm-hmm. I actually was going to
Great.
ask about push pops. Nick beat
Oh
me
yeah,
to it.
push pops.
Yeah.
Push a push
I
pop.
didn't have this much.
Candy
Oh,
necklace. That's probably
no.
one that you kind of see more around a Halloween style.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love those. I
Oh,
love
or the
those.
little dots on the paper.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I see
yeah.
that.
Oh, it's got the paper. It was gross. Like it peeled off
Yeah.
the freaking.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, they're called
necessarily
butt
a
candy.
candy, but I think you tend to see them more like being brought out wax lips.
Oh yeah.
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 So it's not a candy. I mean,
Yeah.
you can chew on them and they tend to have flavor, like cherry flavor usually, but
Right.
wax lips. And I think I see a
Remind me
lot
of
at home.
nickel. I think they're called nickel nips. The soda bottles that are
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that.
liquid. Those
There's
are
And
actually
you can
this.
chew
Oh,
their-
I can't remember what these two guys that I sometimes watch on YouTube, and they actually did that. They actually like reviewed the worst, something like the worst Halloween candy, and they did kind of like a final, like a Sweet 16 and like
Mhm.
a Final Four down to like the two, and Nickel Nips was like one of them, like like the banana runts, banana like Laffy Taffy, candy corn, the peanuts, like all of those were within like the running of like the worst candy.
I'm telling you,
Oh.
I'm still pissed
All
that
of
they
them are right.
turned green Skittle into green apple instead of leaving it lime. I'm still fucking pissed about that. I won't even touch Skittles anymore.
When the standard Skittles.
Yeah, there used to be lime. The green used to be lime, and it was
And
a
now it's
great
green apple.
thing. And now it's green apple. They taste weird. I don't fucking like
It
it.
tastes-
Whoa.
I like sour Skittles. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, I'll eat that.
Tear up my mouth
sometime.
every time.
I like
Oh,
the tropical Skittles.
I miss the lime. But then again, I love lime jello too, so I have a fucking problem with lime. It's green. It's green.
Problem? Yeah, it's green. That's right.
You have a green thing.
Just
I
as
do.
long as it's not the
We're gonna have to
green
get you that dakimakura if she ever makes it for you. It'd be like, move over, JD. I got my Kermit
Yeah, right?
dakimakura right here. Don't mess with me.
Just as long as you don't
Especially in
eat
his-
green
his,
jello
like-
with cat food in it.
Here, I'll try to get it up on the screen.
I did-
Give me a second.
I'm just gonna buy him a onesie. I painted myself green for him. He can wear a. Well, actually, he painted me green. I didn't do-
Yeah, he enjoyed the green.
Yeah, he can wear a Kermit for me. That would be fun.
Yeah, totally. He
Yeah.
should.
That would be
Onesie.
awesome.
The grape Skittles
is
do
fun.
taste different, Brammer. They really fucking do. Skittles don't taste the same anymore.
Mm-mm.
Changing everything.
They don't
Lime
taste like
jello-
the rainbow anymore.
It is not an institutional Jello flavor, Russ. I'll fight you on
Yes,
this.
it
We'll go
is.
around.
It's the only flavor that you get in the freaking hospital. That's all you get is the lime jello. They don't
That's
have
not true.
any other flavor but lime.
Cherry too.
I always got
lime.
red Jello. It was always like cherry Jello all the
Oh, I
fucking
love
time.
cherry jello. That's my favorite. Or no, I like the which one is it?
What color?
It's like a dark
The
it's
black
like a
cherry.
dark- a black
Strawberry?
cherry, yes.
Black cherry.
Yeah.
Some of that shit.
Mm.
I like
Red
orange
shit,
Jello too.
Orange.
I can't stand
Whoa.
The
artificial
Death
orange.
Star died. I apologize.
No. Well,
My Death Star died.
Oh, no.
it was bound to happen. I'm sorry.
Luke Skywalker took it out.
It is. Actually, yeah. Well, no, actually, I do believe it was Force Ghost Obi-Wan.
Oh, okay.
That motherfucker. Sorry.
You know?
If he wouldn't have died, we wouldn't be here right now with this Force Ghost bullshit. Anyway.
If he didn't die, oh my god, don't even get me started on all the stuff that if he was a nicer person to Anakin, maybe he wouldn't be Anakin and ever switch over to Darth Vader.
Yeah, but you're an Anakin lover, so
I am an Anakin lover. Exactly. But it all starts with Anakin. If they just made him fucking master when he got put onto the council, then maybe he wouldn't have been so pissed off. If they just realized that how easy he could have been churned from the Chancellor Palpatine.
I don't.
They brought it on
themselves.
themselves. They brought on the Youngly Slayer 9000 on themselves.
But it's not even Youngly Slayer 9000. It's not even about that though. Like that's not. He didn't have.
It was like one thing.
He had his heart was leaning in the wrong direction, man, and they could feel it. They know.
I mean, if they didn't like go all priest and make it so you can't have sex, I mean, just let him have sex with his wife and stuff, you know?
Get married, motherfuckers.
Yeah, just get married.
So stingy.
Exactly. How dare they? I'm just kidding.
Bitch asses. Bitch ass Jedi Council.
They won't freaking like let a dude get off. I mean, come on. Like,
no
he
wonder he's all penned up
this girl
shit.
for 10 years and you're not even letting him enjoy the one thing he wanted in his life.
Right.
They're like
you have your emotions. You can't, you know.
They're like monks. They're, you know, it's
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think it was his mom that really set him off, though.
I'm dying.
Having learned from serial killers, like, don't most serial killers like go out because they get rejected and crap like that? Like, I don't know.
I mean, they're pretty negative people in general. They can't handle rejection. People can have people be like, I'm not into you, and they can be like, okay, I'm out. See you later, bye.
Rush just said let Anakin. Rush just said let Anakin get some trim.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god,
the Daki Makara. So we're taking funds for when this comes in. Getting this for Chan for next year.
Totally cool.
It's a body pillow.
Yes, Daki Makara. Love pillow.
I need to have a conversation with Maya about mixing cherry and pineapple jello because this sounds interesting and I've never done that before.
That sounds good. It's really
I just caught that and went, what?
Mixed up together?
Yeah,
that makes sense. I mean, it sounds like an upside down pineapple cake, but jello.
Yeah,
that's basically an upside down, pineapple cake, pineapple upside down or whatever.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to get down on some of that. 2 boxes at once. Yeah.
To finish,
I'm just not a big pineapple.
Yeah,
I love pineapple. I'll eat all the pineapple. I love it. I love it.
Oh,
you know those freeze pops that are like all pineapple freeze pops, like chunks of pineapple in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Jason every day.
God, I love them fucking things.
Pineapple and coconuts.
Yeah. The only problem is like if I eat too much, then my tongue feels funny. Like it gets feels raw. I eat too much pineapple though.
So you like pina coladas, Jason?
Mm.
He likes pineapple and coconut.
Yeah, he likes pina coladas.
Cherry and pineapple jello mixed together makes orange. That's what Brink just said.
Makes orange.
Just
because the color orange, like
who knows? I don't know. I hadn't checked it out yet. I'll have to try. I'll have to get. I don't know if I have pineapple. I'll have to ask Marissa. She's up on all the jello because she likes to make.
Doesn't red and yellow? No, doesn't it make orange?
Pineapple and coconut.
Brink wants to know if that's Jason's pet name for you, Bethany. Pineapple and coconuts.
We don't talk about that. Except for
no kiss and tell, huh?
Mm.
We just saw Brammer's comment, and I'm wearing a spider poncho.
It's
not from anything. It's just a poncho with a spider web on it. So it's pretty basic and cheap. So I'm sorry.
But it's comfy too, though, right?
It's a bit warm. I'm warm down here. It's ugh. Sure, if I was outside, it'd be better. So thanks. Thank you for asking. But
All you need is like a hat, and you'd be.
I know. I have on this like beanie. I try to match the colors. But I wanted like a spider web, and it was like a spider on my head, but I don't have anything like that. Which sucks. But oh well, this was like made in 2 seconds. So who's to blame here?
Gotta dress up for Halloween, whether it's a poncho or a trash bag or
Yeah.
Oh,
a
you know what I need to do? I need to. Okay, so I have this little bit of a dream. I want to become one of those hostesses for Halloween parties. You know, like Elvira, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Like some type of like wicked, sexy costume that I put on once a year and
There you
just
go.
host, fun adult Halloween parties. Like that's what I aspire to be. So I'll have like this sort of like Morticia, Elvira type costume going on, and I'll just be like, "Yes, hello, welcome to
You'll
my
get there. It'll happen. I can see it.
Can you do that voice again?
Hello and welcome to my party.
Oh, there you go. That's exactly the voice you should use too.
I'm talking in my nose. It's weird. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for coming to my TED
TED Talk.
I was gonna ask, to round off the Halloween candy things, we talked about our favorites. What are your least favorites? Because my least favorite thing to get in my Halloween bags were pretzels.
What? I love pretzels.
But it's candy. I'm supposed to be getting candy. Why are you giving me healthy things?
No, healthy things is raisins.
Or
toothbrushes or floss.
or the bags of apples, a little bit, Yeah.
Or you get like the candy, like the old Valentine's Day candy.
Oh god.
I understand fruit snacks. I can understand that. But if you're giving me like something that's not even candy, why?
Or the old ladies who forget and they bring out the candy bowl that you don't eat out of, and they like pick out like this little
Stuck together. Yeah.
Yes.
Stick it in the bag.
Yeah.
Usually anything mint
Oh,
tends to
no.
be my least favorite, like York peppermint patties. Like I don't really feel that as
Oh, I
Halloween
love
candy. Like, I have to
those.
be in the
They're my
mood to eat
favorite.
those. But I usually don't care for them much.
I don't care for coconuts, so the Mounds and
Nothing of
Almond
them.
Joys. I was like, nah.
My favorite.
Same.
I was
love that stuff.
like, nah.
So good.
I always gave them to my mom.
You can give it to me. I love those things. I prefer almond joy to mounds. Mounds just sounds wrong. Who named that?
Because it's the amount of
It had to be a man.
Just-
I mean, if you look at how they're on, like the mounds are done, it looks perfectly symmetrical, somewhat symmetrical.
It's a set of titties.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the things that sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Like, I mean,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
This is true.
for okay,
Okay.
for any like bachelor or
It's true.
bachelorette party, you gotta have them there so people can munch on mounds.
Brink said he's giving out Slim Jims this year.
Oh, gross. Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Did he buy the big box of mini Slim Jims at BJ's?
Probably.
Step two, Slim Jim.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is he gonna hand them out dressed up like Macho Man? That would be really
yeah, that would be
Yeah.
dress up as Macho Man.
Also
No,
known
no.
as meat lollies.
No,
Did he
Brian.
really just say that?
Wait,
No.
what?
You
Yeah.
just said also known as meat lollies.
No, we don't go there. We don't go there. No.
Come on, man. Don't say that.
Children. There's children involved here. Please do not talk like that.
Maybe he's talking about for the
we know
single
which house is
mothers.
going to probably get egged and TP'd this year.
Give out Vicodin? That's just a waste of Vicodin, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Because
shit.
Don't give away your
No,
drugs.
you're
Don't
not
give away
giving
your
away
drugs.
your drugs, Jason. You're not allowed to.
Hello, how are you? Hi, Jason. How you feeling?
He's moving around slowly.
Okay.
That's to be expected.
Well, this is not
He's going to be doing a lot of PT.
Mm.
That sucks.
I'll let him, explain what's going on whenever he,
If you can.
Oh, he can. I mean,
Or he doesn't like pass out. I don't know. I don't want to stress him.
Bethany, I told you that you shouldn't use that swing unless you stretched out beforehand, and he evidently you guys didn't.
I was ready.
But he wasn't. I told you both of you had to be ready. God. Are you gonna get poked?
Yeah. Hands getting poked over here.
JD asked me if I needed an axe or a spear. And then he handed me this. I have a feeling that this is innuendo for later.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that a promise?
It's almost like in the way you're looking tonight.
I mean,
Yeah,
when we were at Marissa's
if I
party-
paint my face, all of a sudden it's like doors are getting shut,
Are you gonna
TV's
try
getting
some
turned up loud.
I mean, at Marissa's party, she was wearing the wolf's costume. So I mean, I guarantee you, there was some dogging around going on that night.
Jason.
Wait till she comes back to see it.
He's probably taken some of his medicine, so he's feeling good right now.
Feeling super good.
Probably.
He's got some strong pain meds.
That's good. Is he willing to share? I'm joking.
I mean, maybe. We are a family that shares our drugs.
This is true.
Stan still hasn't seen it yet.
What haven't I seen yet?
The Jason's comment.
And does it vibrate? It doesn't have to vibrate, honey. I'm good. I don't need it to vibrate.
Oh shit!
I'm afraid if it vibrated, I'd probably die. Very happily. I'd very happily die, but I'd probably.
How many
die.
around is it? I don't know. Could you? I'm sorry. I'm gonna. This dirty mind.
I can't tell you that. Anyway, sorry. Jason, dude, come on, man.
Like I said, he's probably feeling good right now.
Jason asked me if it vibrated.
If it vibrated, Chan would chip a tooth.
He said if it vibrated, I would chip a tooth.
Oh shit!
Like I said, he's good.
Maybe.
Good right now.
He's going, maybe. That's right. You got to keep those teeth out of the way. That's, Yeah.
Exactly.
Practice.
Gotta get that jaw nice and open and loose.
Got brace.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
You
guys.
what's going on?
okay,
Now
so we've hit food. We've now hit sex. What else are we gonna? What's the other in the trifecta?
Is that also a Halloween treat?
Vibrator?
Of
I mean,
course.
for some people, it might be.
Nah, for anybody, a little role play is, that's always fun. So,
Well, I
you
mean, they
dress
do
up.
say Halloween is when you get the freakiest because you try new things. I mean, if you ever wanted to try,
That's right.
in the bedroom,
Costume.
Halloween's the best time to do it.
That's
We should
right.
do
And people say,
Dress up.
there's something about
Yeah.
Halloween that makes everything a little more frisky, especially
Well,
this year because we've got the full moon on Halloween.
It happens most years, though. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but There's usually a full moon right around Halloween. Usually.
Mhm.
This is a blue moon, though.
Yeah, this is
supposed to
blue
be
moon, so this is a real special.
Mhm.
And I had to get fucked up by COVID.
I know, right?
Hooray!
Sons of bitches. Doesn't mean you can't dance naked in your own backyard. Come on.
I can't.
now.
My
This is
backyard's
true.
open to the
I
neighbors.
can, yeah,
I
my
can't do that.
backyard's open.
There are still
Chad,
children in my neighborhood.
You
I don't
can,
think
It
that's-
doesn't matter if
free.
even if your backyard is wide open, it doesn't fucking matter because it's not like the neighbors are actually going to stand outside with a flashlight and watch you.
Oh no, in my
No.
neighborhood they would, yes.
I can't. We can build a
I
little.
got like teenage boys next door. They had a chance. I'm sure they would.
Probably they're teenage boys, right?
They don't care.
No.
I live around old. I'm
Just
surrounded
got
by
idiots. That's
old
good enough.
I live around a bunch of old people. The slightest like different thing, and they're calling like cops and everything.
You
No.
might give you a heart attack.
No, they're passed out after 9 o'clock. Go out.
What
You go
the
out
fuck
at
is
midnight
going on
and
in the
you dance
chat
with
right
them.
now? What the fuck is going on in there? I just looked up. Brammer says, just get dentures, lady. It makes things easier. Hold on. Like, there's a whole slew of this shit. Brammer, just get dentures. It'll make it much easier. Make your lives much easier. Jason, man, 6 weeks no nookie fucking sucks. But hey, if 6 weeks you can get a Prince Albert and be healed up by then when it's time to smash.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, and then Rust. Yeah, but I told Anna no to the butt plug. I mean, you got to set limits. Where the fuck is all this coming from? Depending on who's going to do.
Also, the Prince Albert wasn't the limit. The butt plug is. Oh,
Well, no, the Prince Albert is because Jason said no sex for 6 weeks. So he said, this is a great time to get the Prince Albert. To be
How
done.
about-
Take advantage of your time. Take advantage of your time.
How about
Ugh.
no?
No.
That would be negative on the Prince Albert or a
You might
Jacob
enjoy-
ladder.
you-
Come on,
but you might
Bethany.
enjoy it.
No,
Yeah.
A little experimentation.
Never know until you try.
no.
Never know.
Mhm.
Tim, why don't you talk to JD first,
Don't-
and then you can come talk
Don't
to
knock
us.
it till you try it.
You don't know. Do you know? Do you know?
Good.
Do you know? You don't know anything.
I'm not interested. I'm not. I'm good. I'm good without it. I'm
I'm
afraid.
good without it too.
I'm afraid things would probably not be too happy for me if he had a piercing. No,
Yeah, no.
no.
Piercings in there, no.
I already need to take breaks. You know, like I don't. If he had a piercing, I'd probably be crying somewhere in a corner. Fuck that shit.
Damn.
This
Oh
Ross
my
person
God.
really did it.
Ross has no say once the ball gag goes on.
It sounded like he did it.
It's true.
Very
It's
true.
true, Anna.
What?
Ross's
He said-
favorite person is Dr. Frankenfurter, so you know.
Mm.
Anyway, can you like segue away from this? And
Yes,
try to-
I'll segue it to. I uploaded a photo of a house that kind of near me for that dude like Halloween type stuff.
Oh, they got
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
They got
So they have
wow.
yeah, all the skeletons and all that type of stuff. So they last year they did. I think I mentioned before they did all the movie bad guys, Halloween movie bad guys people.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so this year they
cool.
did. I decided to go full skeleton with it, and this is at night. So this was on my way home from work. I drove past it. I was like, oh, I pulled over real quick to take a photo. So I could show you.
I think I've seen this house before on like places like BuzzFeed and some of those other like.
Mhm.
That would be interesting. Yeah, because they
Social
always do like
network.
crazy houses and stuff.
Ooh.
Did
I
you
might send
guys
a
see
video
on
to-
Facebook that guy that rearranged his skeletons every day, and he had like all kinds of different setups for him? One of them
Mhm.
was he had one of the skeletons driving the lawnmower and was
Yeah.
running over another skeleton, and another one was
Mhm.
behind it with a broom with a rake sweeping up the bones.
Nice.
It was-
Very
I've
nice.
seen the
I
ones
was
where
like,
like the skeletons are hanging from like the windows or something or the roof.
Huh.
Yep. I love stuff like that. That is so cool.
I just want to do the cardboard cutouts in the windows so it looks like, somebody's being stabbed or, you can change them
Oh,
out.
that's totally cool. Yeah.
I've seen the cardboard cutouts and I really want to give it a try because if people are nosy enough to look in your windows,
Sounds fun.
they can.
Someone posted
They
right
have.
who did the cardboard cutout of the "This is fine." Is that right? Someone posted that in the chat,
Fine.
or did I imagine
I
that?
just posted a TikTok video of someone that did a really cool like Halloween candy shoot.
Hmm.
I don't know if we'll get copyright.
That's the only thing. Does it have song? It does have music in it.
Hang on, let me mute myself and listen.
Yeah, I like what Bubba? I like some of the stuff that comes out. Like they have these light things that you put up that you can put towards your windows and it makes it look like somebody like comes to the window and like looks out and like a witch or something like that and then ducks back in and then you see like a hand reach up over the top and it's like it's really cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
my
see if
I
I can
wanted-
share.
God.
The visuals are enough.
Yeah, it's going the chat's going nuts. And
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
not-
I
don't want to involve-
apologize because that
Sorry.
was.
It's fine.
Can I ask you guys a question? Do you guys
Sure.
watch any traditional Halloween movies? Like, do you have like a rundown? Do you have like a week of like Halloween themed television that you get into or any of that?
For this
Not
whole
really. I mean,
do.
I'll watch those movies whenever I kind of feel like it, but I won't purposely make the effort for it on Halloween.
Right.
For this whole month,
Yeah.
Max did different horror movies and shows. Like we rewatched John Carpenter's The Thing.
Mm.
Hang on, I have a list. Let me pull it up and just tell you because it's just are from our favorite because Max loves horror, so definitely a month for
We'll
him.
watch things like Trick or Treat, which at first I thought was going to be scary. Then I watched it and I was like, it's not so scary.
Yeah.
He likes to watch like Freddy and Jason and all those.
Hmm. Definitely Hocus Pocus.
There's nothing like a good
Trick or
good
Treat.
Nightmare on Elm Street movie though, because
Mhm. Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm sorry. Robert Englund is hilarious. He really is.
He really leans into it. Poltergeist is good.
Yes.
Poltergeist is
Yes.
stupid amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Classic scary.
Yeah.
The first Alien movie, love that one.
Mm-hmm.
We watched
Yeah.
Evil Dead as well. Yeah, look at that thing.
Now,
Yeah, I'm trying to do it without sound. That's what I was going for.
Yeah, their
Wow,
name
that's
is,
really cool.
Their name is Brandon Hardy Art on TikTok.
That's awesome.
It's so cool.
Wow.
And he's
Talking
describing
about
it-
candy.
Yeah, he's describing it as a shoot from the second story window, and he puts candy down so that don't have to worry about the distancing thing. And yeah, you can see like it moves wildly and like fogs up. But if don't want to scare the kids, you can just have it stationary. And
I see a couple glimpses right there of some shadow, like silhouette.
Yeah.
silhouette dudes in the windows.
it's
love
such a
that.
cool concept. I love it.
Mhm.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that is fun.
Now, do you guys like the possession movies like the Nun and
Annabelle,
Annabelle and stuff like that?
the
Do you like
Exorcism
movies like that?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
They're okay. They're okay.
I like the Skeleton Key.
Right. See, Russ doesn't like them, so I have to try to find somebody else to watch them with because I can't watch them alone because I'll get freaked out. But he's like, I don't like those. I won't watch them. I'm like, damn it. So yeah,
Mm.
but because I like slasher movies too, but I prefer the really psychological ones, which to me those possession movies are like that.
Have you watched any new ones recently?
No, I haven't. I want to watch The Nun. I haven't seen it yet, and I want to watch that one. And I so want to watch the Annabelle movies, but Russ is really like, no, I can't. And I'm like, Then he tells me, he goes, "You have dolls in the bedroom." I go, "I know. That would be so freaking cool."
Wait a minute. You
So,
have
yeah.
like the dolls with the eyes that open and close?
I have porcelain dolls. I
No,
have one.
Nope.
I have a porcelain doll that is about 95 years old. It belonged to my great grandmother. That sits on one of my tables right in the bedroom, and it kind of freaks Russ out. There's one that is now under my bed.
Russ would be,
Why in the bedroom?
Yeah, why in the
There's-
bedroom?
I've always had porcelain dolls in my bedroom. Always. I lost a lot of them in a fire, and I've only got 3 now. But one of them, this little Russian one, ends up under the bed all the time. I think Russ keeps putting her there.
He'll
She's
say no just so
adorable,
you
but-
freak out.
it's
Yeah.
haunted.
Yeah.
Get that
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
He doesn't like them though. He's never really been too fond of my dolls.
JD brought me presents.
Oh my,
Did he?
No.
Oh, totally cool.
that's awesome.
Bowser and a
And the
pig.
bone
Photography,
piranha.
right? There you go. That's better.
Bone piranha plant.
Bowsy?
Sweet.
Yeah. That way that's just more to add to my my Nintendo collection of things.
Oh.
Yay. That's totally cool.
Yeah. He just walked out here and handed them to me. That Bowser Jr. is really cute, man. I like that one. a
Yeah,
lot.
he is.
I stole one of Jason's figures and put it with mine. He had Squirrel Girl. And it was still in the box, and I was like, mine. Took it out and put it on my little bookcase.
That's cool.
He came into the room to get something. He was like, "You have my Squirrel Girl," and I was like, "She's mine now." I was like, because she was still in the box, so I took ownership.
What's yours is mine.
Damn.
Hey, I mean, if you like it,
He was like, "Whatever."
that's why it's our collection. Not
Oh, I
just,
know. I mean, it's our collection, but I was just, I'm just being funny because I decided I was going to display her.
This is all our collection, but I told Russ the Star Wars is mine. He can't have it. And he's always going, I want to get this Black Series figure. I'm like, oh, really? So you're going to get me that Black Series figure? He goes, no, I'm going to get it for me. Really? What shelf is it going to go on? I guess the Star Wars shelf. I go, yeah, so it's mine. He's like, wait a minute, that's ours. No, it's mine. It's mine.
Yeah, Brammer, he just got home actually, like 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, something like that. And of course, he's still awake.
He's a night owl.
He is a night owl. He'll be up until probably 6 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
4 or 5 probably. Sometimes he's up until 6. But
I can't
Damn.
know. I used to be able to do that when I was.
yeah, but you got to take into consideration he works second shift hours.
Yeah.
Basically, like he's up around noon, and then leaves for work around 1. So it's just
That makes sense.
Right.
he's got that kind of life, where
Yeah,
he
I
can,
know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are those of us who are getting up for work when he's
Yeah.
going to sleep. So that's
Right.
Mhm. If I had
Our-
it my way, I'd do that. I'd work like afternoon to evening and then wake up later because for some reason it takes my brain like so much longer to get going in the day. It's like
Yeah.
really hard for me to try to get the engine going in the morning, and then like around 3 o'clock I'm just starting to like, okay, yeah, I'm motivated, I can do things.
Yeah, I mean, I have to get up a lot earlier than he does. Well, because Marissa's up early, and besides, if it takes me, I don't always, but it takes me a hot minute to get moving, get motivated, get coffee in me, get like the chugga choo choo train going on down the track, because I start off real slow going up that hill, like the little engine that could, like chugga chugga.
And
Like,
then
it
we have
takes-
Anna,
takes a
who's
while.
up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Well, I
She's
mean,
like shaking her head. She's like, "Yo,
For the sun.
I
No,
kind
but
of miss
I
it.
will-
I miss being up like that, though. Like being up and going to work
I
and
will-
having a steady schedule.
I will tell you though, by 4:30, 5 o'clock, I'm sitting there going, "Where's the fucking coffee?" Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the drive home, because it's just I'm beat by then.
Shit.
But yeah,
you get-
I'm up at 4:30. I bang out my coffee, grab my feed the cats, get everything together. Russ and I have been driving together the past couple of weeks, so I've been like, "Come on, Russ, hurry up, come on, Russ." I'm standing there with my lunch packed, my coffee made, everything, my pills taken, everything's done, and I'm like, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do this." I'm like, "Dude, come on."
yeah, like
So yeah.
like I was the same way, though. Come like 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I needed more coffee. You need ask Wayne. Like, I'd be like, "Can we please go to Sheets? Can we please get coffee?" And I would go to work with like a fucking thermos of coffee in the morning, and still by like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm like, "Please, I'm dying. I'm dragging ass. I just need to dump more caffeine and sugar in me as much as possible."
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
felt these past 3 days, getting back into like the schedule and the groove of work, and just I think it's just with like the stress, just everything that's going on with work. I live. Russ,
Did you hear
stop
that?
complaining. Oh my God,
Wait.
He
you're
said no human being. He said no human being should be up before 5 a.m. Oh,
I would argue before 8 a.m., but that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, right? Good
stop
shit.
being a baby, Ross the moist.
Ross Thomas.
Ross the Moist.
Lost the moist.
I still think like
Oh
10
my
a.m. is a
God.
great time to roll out of bed. Like, that is the most perfect time to get
It
up
is.
and have a day. Like that 10 in the morning, you get up, you get some coffee, you take a shower, you eat some breakfast, you're out the door, and you're feeling great. Like 10's awesome time. I think that's when we all should have to get up and start our day. It should just be a thing.
I wish.
Lowry only sleeps 3 hours a night. Dude, don't do that. That's bad for you. Come
Well, a
on.
lot
Yeah.
of it's a lot of
He
it's
needs sleep.
because of his hip and thigh.
Oh, pain, like having
Yeah.
to move around.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah. I feel that. Mm-mm.
Oh no, there's
Yeah,
there's
no doubt.
many mornings where he's still asleep when I get up. I just
So does the fact that it's Halloween and Thanksgiving's coming up like make it worth getting up and working all these hours and taking all this time? Like, do you feel like you're working towards a goal or anything?
Just feels like normal.
yeah.
I don't know.
I do. I feel like, well, that's because I just took on a new job. I'm
Right.
rebuilding a department, so
Mhm.
I have a goal every day of what I want to get taken care of in the department that day. So yeah, right now it does. After I get everything set and settled and everything's moving smoothly in there, then it's gonna be like, great, I gotta go back to work one day. I gotta
Right.
go to work. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. So yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think for right now with me, it's getting that schedule back, getting the kids back on the schedule,
Mm-hmm.
just being that constant, and it's never going to be real constant for a long time, because tomorrow we're online because it's the end of the quarter, and it would normally be a 2-hour, it's a 2-hour early dismissal. So the county's like, they don't want to have to deploy buses for such a small amount of kids who are in school
Mhm.
for only a few, to be let out 2 hours early. So we're online, and then we're out of school Monday and Tuesday. So then we have to get back into a schedule Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday. And And it's
I
just,
don't know. It just seems like a lot in that sense, and especially I understand like if they're not going to have the kids or whatnot. But I mean, what about all the people who had those as jobs and stuff? Like it almost
a lot of them is they are
Yeah.
still getting paid. Like
Okay.
they're still getting paid. So, I mean,
See, all of this makes me so glad that I put Marissa in charter school because, like, I don't have to worry about the early dismissals and who and when and how she's getting wherever and does she need somebody to get her and like all this shit that I went through when I was working steady. And you can ask Wayne, I used to fucking panic. Oh, she's got an early dismissal and his dad getting her and what's going on. It was just like public school is so fucking stressful. Jesus. Like it's fucking terrible. Teachers and parents alike. I feel like they just it's so much to deal with. And like the charter school thing, man, she just gets up, she does her work, she sits in her virtual class, and then she's done. You know, like she has like it was 10 o'clock this morning and I had to run out and I was like, hey, you want to come along with me? She's like, yeah, I don't have a class until noon. What the fuck? Like, how does that? She's in 10th grade. How the fuck does that work? You know what I mean? Like, she's a
sounds
class
like
at
college
noon.
to me.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
she
yeah.
doesn't have
Oh,
another class
everyone.
until 1:30 after her noon class, and it's like, you know, this is like 20 minutes of online class and do like a fucking little thing, and she's done. And I'm like, this is. I wish high school would have fucking been like, God damn.
Yeah,
You
no
wish the
shit.
pandemic happened when you were in high school? Oh my
What? Charter school?
No, I meant like the pandemic.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
something
it's
like
been
this
a
that
nightmare.
shut everything down.
I mean, if this had happened when we were in school, because Chan and I were talking about this last week a little bit, we would be getting packets and we would have to do, you know, we wouldn't have anything like this. I mean,
Yeah, virtual. It would all be at
It
home.
would
work.
be
It'd be like
all-
homeschooling.
it would be homeschooling. You'd get a packet of work, you do it, you take it to the school, there would probably be a box where you put it all in there
Mm-hmm.
and you'd get another packet.
Man, that actually would have been harder.
And a lot of it would be the honor system of
I gotta
doing
tell
the
them.
work.
Yeah.
I gotta tell these guys.
Hmm.
Dude, Elijah just came downstairs. I got good news. He's got a job interview at 3:00 tomorrow afternoon.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo,
Sorry,
that's
I'm sorry.
awesome.
Fucking rad. Ah,
Where's it with?
it's
Hell
with
yeah.
that warehouse place. It's like starting out at $14 an hour or some shit.
Nice.
$14,
Tell
$15
him,
an
tell
hour.
him to
Fucking
crush it.
awesome.
I mean, there's a chance he could start out making more than that. I don't know, but that's like bottom line is 14 an hour. And I'm like, come on, buddy. It's second shift. It's, you know, like right up his alley. He just goes to work. Nobody fucks with him. I used to love warehouse work for that reason. Just go, you work, you make money, leave 5 days a
Right.
week.
I had a friend in college over the summer. He used to work the night shift at Walmart. So it was when, you know, when it was closed and it was just restocking shelves. He loved it. He's like, I'm not dealing with customers. I'm just there. I'm just stocking the shelves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's like, I would get like the new stuff as soon as it came out. He's like, I would grab what I wanted, throw it into a cart, and then just pay for it.
I had friends that did that, like a giant like grocery store, 24-hour grocery store shit. I'd go in there at 3 a.m. when I got off work at one job, and they'd all be stocking shelves, and nobody else is in there. There's just fucking pallets down the fucking aisle. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best time to go grocery shopping, by the way.
Hmm.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
less
totally
people have to
stoked
do it.
right now. He's
That's awesome.
he's been months without a job. That dude still didn't pay him.
That sucks.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
It's fine though. We're gonna get it figured out. He's gonna get straight. It's gonna be fine. And fuck that guy. He can
Mhm.
he can take the money he owes Elijah and shove it straight up his fat ass.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. Like I almost stopped by there today just because I wanted to tell the guy to go fuck himself. But then where does that put me? I don't need to do that for him. That's not right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
The
Right.
person that's being bothered with it mostly is you. Most people don't even care or take it internally at
Right.
that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still sucks that it happened though.
Mhm.
Mm. I mean, I think we all experience those
Yeah.
things. in life and have to figure our way through it. Doesn't help if your mom's trying to clean it up after you, though. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
just not that's lame.
Right.
I'm just like, God, no. Just one more thing.
You're like, Mama, no. Mama, no.
Man, Audrey, like this cleaning this using a straw to drink coffee is like the greatest thing in the whole fucking world. I never did it. I was like, it's a whole new experience for me. I'm like,
Really?
wow, that's fucking
The
cool.
metal straws are amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
the metal straw. I didn't have metal straws before. I just bought them the other day, and it's good
I
stuff.
have never used a metal straw before or drank coffee out of a straw that was hot.
Dude, I could just throw them in the dishwasher.
That's what
That's
I do.
why I
throw them
got
in the dishwasher. I mean, you can use the little thingies that come with it, but I just toss them in the dishwasher because I figure, why not? I mean, everything else is getting cleaned through there. That
Right.
as well. Plus,
Yeah.
they get the steam from the hot. So that helps.
Sterilize.
Yes, they're sterilized.
Mhm. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
got my coffee in me. I'm feeling good. I'll be up all night now.
Reasonable hour, so I can't have coffee. I had decaf tea with a little bit of something in there. So
You'll sleep good tonight.
I have coffee.
A little hot toddy on it.
Yeah, hot toddy.
Oh,
Oh, that
God.
reminds me. There used to be this guy that I would watch on Twitch. Not just a guy. If you guys know Felicia Day, it was Felicia Day's brother, Ryan Day. And Felicia Day used to be on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And Supernatural? Yeah. Anyway, and so he like did like a Twitch channel. He would just play like stupid games, and he would have toddy time. So like halfway through his stream at night, he would make a hot toddy, and it would be like, okay, everyone, go make your hot toddies. So all have hot toddies together. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny.
that sounds awesome. I like
So wait,
that.
which one's Felicia Day?
She is one of the potentials towards on the last season. She's the redhead. She is,
Okay.
if you know Supernatural, she plays Charlie.
No, I know Buffy.
Yeah, she's the
a little
redhead.
bit.
She also had her own web series called The Guild.
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah,
who she
that's
is.
Felicia-
Never
that's
mind.
Felicia
Yeah.
Day.
mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, she's super
cool.
funny, and her brother too. When she used to have her own show or her own YouTube channel, I guess it still exists, Geek and Sundry. They used to have this thing called Coopitude, and it would be them playing video games together because they were restricted from being able to play video games as kids. So they would play like kid games and stuff. And so that's where I kind of found him from it. He was just kind of just really, really funny. And so I just kind of follow his thing. He doesn't really do much anymore, but I do like watch it when he does pop up. I still like to watch his stuff. I don't remember what he does. He's not an actor or anything like that. He just happens to have a sister who's famous. So it's kind of fun.
That just reminded me of,
Sometimes
have any
I'll
of you
find
guys
him.
watched it's the sequel, like The Craft?
No, not
I
yet.
haven't heard there's a sequel to that.
Well, it's kind of like a sequel. It's like another, maybe a sequel.
They're
then,
trying
Like
to
the
roll
same
it.
world, but just different
I
witches.
think it's like the daughter of one of the girls or something.
Okay.
And
Where is
then
that? Where do you see that at?
I can't. And then
Yeah, I think I saw it on Amazon, but
I
I
think it's
think you have
like
to
Amazon.
rent it.
Okay.
And then The Witches, they HBO redid The Witches. Do you guys remember that movie from the 90s? With
Yeah,
Anne Hathaway?
I've been seeing the advertisements for that constantly. But yeah, Gort made me watch that movie, the original one, once.
Which
I think
is
it's okay. The
It was
Witches.
strange. It was
Yeah.
strange.
Well, apparently the new one is really good.
I have a deep rooted love for
Yeah.
Angelica Houston. I love her.
The new one has Anne Hathaway,
She's
Mhm.
great too. I'm kind of
Oh, yeah.
anxious to see how that one turns out.
which I do want to see it now. I just reminded myself because I love Anne Hathaway. I've watched her since Princess Diaries, and I'm just like, okay.
I just
I've
like
been okay with her.
I sometimes get a little tired of like they keep trying to bring all these older movies back and remaking everything. Like somebody said they're doing a Addams Family series or something. Tim Burton made an announcement.
Yeah, I heard about
Well, they
that.
already have like a cartoon or something like that
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Netflix.
I think they're going to do a live action though, or they're going to redo a movie. I can't remember what exactly the announcement was, but like supposedly there's a live action Addams Family that's coming back around. And I'm kind of like, come on, man.
I think I'll stick with the original Addams Family.
I don't have to remake everything.
The original, or
Well,
The one,
the 90s
yeah,
Addams Family movies.
The more
With-
comedic one.
with Christina Ricci as Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because now that Tim Burton made that announcement, like everybody's blowing up, like, oh, Christina Ricci should play Morticia and da 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 da. And I'm like, come on, man. She already was in the Addams Family. Like, come on.
Oh, I love the scene where they're at camp.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That I prefer two
Plays
over
Pocahontas.
the original personally.
yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Is she Native American? She actually
Yes.
looks Native American, especially in that.
I have
she-
no
like,
idea.
has
Sure,
a
I'll take a
whole-
look just to see.
it was so
And like
good.
I remember I watched it recently and I saw that like clip and I was like, this is so historically inaccurate.
Oh my God.
Like and Pugsley's like, eat me.
Yeah.
Fucking turkey.
Mhm.
That's my favorite fucking part.
That movie was gold 'cause I didn't realize like how they slipped in the white privilege jokes.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All over the
They
place.
realized
Oh,
that
so
before.
funny.
It was so great. I'm like, oh my God, they really just did that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah,
So
it's
good.
yeah, but you see, like
Yeah, and
a lot comedy was different, man. Like everything was made fun of.
Yeah.
Everything was a joke. You know, it was a, you know, like if you're not laughing at yourself, who are you laughing at? You know, everything was
People have sight of
funnier.
that. It's sad. People have lost sight of that. People get too offended now.
Mm.
You're like
PC culture.
everyone's offended by anything. Like it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay to laugh at yourself. All right, you get it. All right, it's fine. Whatever. Like
There's
You have to be able to laugh
the
at
jokes
yourself.
of putting down people, and then there's just the ones that are just kind of making fun of
Mhm.
what you see. And I think
Yeah.
that's where it kind of
Mhm.
gets lost, or like something like South Park likes to point that out of PC culture and things of
Mhm.
that nature. Is that you still have to joke. I mean, if you look at all
Yeah.
the comedians that are out there, they still make their comments. If you've seen any of Dave Chappelle's stuff on Netflix,
Right,
you don't
right, yeah.
give a fuck about anything in that sense. So he'll say
No.
whatever he wants on any of that. This was Bram were just saying, imagine a Chappelle show now.
Ugh. No, I can't. I
No.
can't.
Oh yeah, you couldn't.
No, people can't laugh at themselves enough. You know what I
No.
mean?
no.
I still enjoy watching
No.
all the Netflix specials, and I was like, if you're upset by this, you clicked on my face, like
Yeah,
it says
right.
"Come here,
Right.
you did this,
Your
like
fault.
you
Yeah,
have
like,
even
even-
do
SNL
well, why are
is
you
not
watching
the
this if you're going to
same.
be offended? It's
Uh-huh.
like that's what it is. He just makes fun of his own people. He makes fun of every other people, like anything that just happens because he's doing observational humor. I think that's kind of what it is. Like George Lopez is another one I love to watch.
I
and that
love
one
him.
Mhm.
I relate
Oh my
to as
Oh,
the
yeah.
Mexican side of my family and the
Oh.
things that he would make fun of for Mexicans.
funny.
The whole save me some. It's so Mexican doing that. Save
Yeah.
me some.
Oh,
Save
who
me
was
some.
who was the one the fat guy?
Gabriel Iglesias.
Yes, and
Yeah.
he would make fun of like and like he would make fun of like the people with like the special needs, and he actually went to a home with that, and they were like, do your special needs person. We think it's funny. We like the
Mhm.
fact that
There you go.
you're acknowledging us.
Could
Mhm.
could you guys see George Carlin right now?
Mm.
No,
Stand
no,
up.
no.
That's
Oh my
one
God.
that would
Man,
He
that man is so ahead of his time.
Oh man, I
So
love
good.
him so
Yeah.
much.
but
I do
also
too.
making just comments of what he sees in society. Just that it's ridiculous. You
And,
listen to it now, it can be so relatable in that sense.
It is. It's so
Oh,
relatable.
absolutely.
so on point. Like there's no lie comes out of his mouth. Like it's just so.
No, he
amazing.
speaks the truth. You know,
I
he
love
speaks
it.
how it's. You know, calls it like he sees it, and a lot of the time he's calling people out because they don't see. You know, they don't want to see the truth. JL wants to know if we have a Halloween guilty pleasure movie or candy. Did we already hit those?
Yeah, I
points?
think he's a little.
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Well,
I already
Twizzlers.
talked about- I don't have a guilty pleasure candy.
Mm-mm.
I don't really have guilty pleasure movies either because I like bad movies and this kind of just is.
Yeah.
I don't feel guilty about it.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I still need to see it. I still need to see it.
Oh, God,
If
you
you're
have.
going to see it, you have to
Just
see
watch
it while on with the stage performance.
Just.
Yes.
I mean, and if you don't, then at least get up and dance along. Like you have to follow along with the movie.
Let's
you can't just sit and
do
watch
the time
You
warp
can't.
again.
And I think that's why being able to go see it while they're doing it on stage makes it so special because you're around everybody and you have no choice but to interact.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You have no choice. If you sit there, you're going to get mocked. It's like
Oh, heck
you
yeah.
have to be a part of it.
Well,
That's what's
if
so
you-
great
wait-
about it.
When you go in, if you've never been to one before, they put a big old freaking V on your face for virgin because you're a virgin to the show.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh,
it's
sure.
like, yeah, you are a virgin to the show.
And
so.
depending on the cast, they may have you come
Mm-hmm.
up on stage and they may have you do stuff where you humiliate yourself, but it's all in
Yes,
fun.
it's all in
that's what-
fun.
Holy shit.
I did Rocky Horror like a good chunk of high school.
I love.
mean, we
Rocky
had-
Horror.
George Mason, and we would go to the Dollar Theater right there by George Mason. We would be dressed up all slutty.
Dude, Susan
Rocky Horror.
Sarandon is so amazing in that movie. I fucking love her.
Yes, she is.
I love her so much. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Oh, what was it like?
I love her.
Slut, asshole, slut. Oh God, I can't remember. Because like the
Oh,
the
shit.
wipers.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can't be
Yeah.
sensitive and watch that movie either.
No,
Like,
no.
you just can't.
No, you can't. You can't.
I mean, it's such like a B-rated movie that has such a huge following.
Mhm.
God, yes, it's a huge cult classic. Huge.
It
Well,
It's the best
I think
thing.
I think I do have a guilty pleasure movie because when I was a kid, Disney Channel movies were my favorite.
Mhm.
Anyone remember Halloween Town?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's on
Yes.
Disney Plus right now. You can
Oh,
watch
no.
it.
I just watched it.
I just like remember the old Disney, like the cartoons. They were like the one with like the windmill, and it was like the storming, and I think there was like they were like really old like Disney cartoons, and they were like the short cartoons,
Mm-hmm.
like the one that there was like dancing skeletons on
Oh yeah, yeah.
the fence.
The creepy
Yeah,
Halloween
yeah.
black and white cartoons.
Yes, and then there was the one I think it was like a windmill.
Jason keeps bringing up something. I just did recently see the Borat film yesterday.
Oof.
I haven't.
I haven't.
Oh, I raged. I was
Not
so,
yet.
That film is definitely cringeworthy towards the end.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
and what he got Rudy Giuliani with towards the end.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It is such you.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a movie of where Borat was a movie of its time, and they were trying to do it again.
Yeah,
For
I-
sure.
I don't think it aged well. I don't think Borat aged well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hmm.
I cringed through the whole movie, and I was raging a few places.
You're raging?
Yeah, well, because before, like, I knew what it was at the end
Mm.
with everything that was going on. I was like, why? And then at the end, I was like, oh.
I might have to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It'll
should-
make you uncomfortable in
Yes.
some spots. It'll
Yes,
definitely make
this
you
one
uncomfortable. But I mean, willing participants, I guess, is the most that you would kind of say. I feel like it didn't feel so. I felt like a lot of the people who they did talk to kind of knew what was going on in a sense. Like they knew they were being filmed for a movie and that there would be kind of a reaction. Some of them I feel kind of like it's just not what was being said. They probably weren't sure of, but I feel like they were kind of prepped in that sense to go along with it a little more.
Not as candid.
Yes, I don't feel like it was as candid, except for the Rudy Giuliani stuff. But like the one where they're buying all the supplies in the hardware store, I feel like they were in on it because I don't think they would willingly say someone in a cage.
Yeah,
like, I didn't think
that one scene where it would have definitely been a lot of red flags.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they were in on it in that sense. Some of them I feel not, but that one felt like it was real. They were in it because they were playing a little too along with it all.
That one scene would have.
I feel like that's how all of his movies are, though. There's a lot of cringy kind of things going on. Did you guys see the Brothers Grimsby that he did? That was a fucked up movie.
No.
That's a very... Yeah. He's got a crazy fucking sense of humor. It's out there. It really is.
I think he just wants to make comment on what people are like. It's really kind of what he does. I don't think he doesn't like to show who he is, really. There's really not any video or press or anything of him being him. Honestly, he keeps his personal life completely secret. Like you don't know who he is in real life because he's, I guess his Ali G or whatever. Like that was his main thing of being known for, and that's a character.
Right.
So he was always that person, even outside of his TV show. And then when he got Borat, all this press was done as Borat. So he wasn't acting at that. And when he did, what was that? Bruno, all his press was done as Bruno too. So it wasn't like he was acting himself. Like I think I've only really seen one video where he was talking as himself. Like outside of that, he just doesn't. He doesn't
That's
like to
wild.
portray himself outside in the media. They just don't see him all that often.
Yeah,
You may see him only ever with his wife, and then that's it. But he doesn't talk. It's all her.
Almost kind of like Johnny Depp sometimes. You only see like like who he really is, like little places. A lot of times it's whatever character he's in.
That's pretty cool. I'll have to check it out. I've been interested. I have. If you guys want to see more of him, check out the Brothers Grimsby. That's definitely another one that's out there. You'll be like, oh shit, it's pretty fuckity. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any Halloween traditional movies or guilty pleasures. I just like old cheesy movies. And I always end up watching like old reliable stuff, like, I don't know, Silence of the Lambs, shit like that, just I tend to kind of dive into that kind of thing. And JD and I watch like really cheesy shit like Fright Night and all that, and just whatever we can find that's, I don't know.
Jason, we watched the Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow with with Johnny Depp. And then we watched The Craft, which I'll tell you has not aged well. Definitely has not aged well. It needs to stay in the 90s.
That reminds me, there's a movie I need to watch again, The Butterfly Effect.
That's a good one.
Kutcher. I did not expect that. Like I've always viewed Ashton Kutcher as more of like a goofy guy, and you see him in the serious role, and you're just like, "Whoa, where did this come from? Wow, this is actually good too."
Yeah, I like that one too. I feel like there's a bunch that are kind of unexpectedly good like that, and then there are other ones where we actually shut Fright Night 2, the new Fright Night 2, off. Like he shut it off. He was like, "This is terrible. I can't watch this. This is just awful. I can't do it." But I'm sure as we pick through like Amazon and Netflix and all that, we'll come across more that aren't. I mean, it's kind of fun just to randomly pick through horror movies and be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna watch this and see if it sucks,"
So we'll do that at night. He'll just like put on a movie, and I'll be on my phone, and knowing like I'll be like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. Next thing I know, I'm like, I get sucked in. I'm like,
Mhm.
it. And it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, I really need to get to sleep.
With the amount of movies he has, I understand that you would get so sucked in.
Yeah. Most
Anywho.
definitely.
I agree. Like Friday Night 2 was trash, and then Bramer says the one with Colin Farrell, that one, but they're supposed to be cheesy, so at least that one, which is like a remake of the original Fright Night, it was all right. There's a lot of blood, some nudity, like that's what good B horror movies are about.
And then sometimes you just need you need something to laugh, and you just put on one of the really bad scary movies.
Yeah.
Dead Snow is one of those movies for me.
Dead Snow.
Yes.
No,
Wonderful. It is
no, it's oh my god.
I don't know if I know that one.
No,
Nazi zombies.
no.
What?
Nazi zombies in the snow. Yeah,
Jason and I we watched that. We got down. And we were like, "What the?"
it's so beautiful. I love it so much.
I might have to check that one out.
And it has a sequel.
Yeah.
It's so good. Oh, it's
Like this, and it's got like this time portal or something, a portal to hell or something.
Does it? I
I
don't remember.
thought it did. I thought like the cave was like a portal or time portal or something.
I think they're just frozen, and then then finding it unfroze them, but somehow they were still alive, kind of.
Or who knows? All I know is I was like, no.
I love zombie movies, man. That's so awesome. I was skimming through the Resident Evils the other day. I was like, man, I love Resident Evils. Give me some zombies, some fucking living dead shit. That's just so great to me. Anyway, especially super cheesy stuff. Like the cheesier, the better.
Have you seen Warm Bodies?
I love Warm Bodies. That's such a good movie. That's a good one. You haven't seen Warm Bodies?
Nah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's so funny.
It's funny, but it's kind of heartwarming too. Like you should watch it. You'd like it, I think.
It's a love story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my favorite zombie movie is 28 Days Later. So
those are great movies. Oh my god. Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to watch horror movies the rest of the night.
Shaun of the Dead. You're welcome.
yeah.
I'm gonna take the candy bowl upstairs and watch horror movies. And
you need to put the witch fingers on as you're eating.
yeah. Oh, I actually have them right here. See, that's like
nice. And you need to wear like the
like Frankenstein fingers and
wear the vampire teeth.
The witchy one. Vampire teeth. Spider rings. Slime. Yeah. Anyway.
Chan's house is Halloween 24/7, 365, whatever.
We don't even take the decorations down and put them away. They're just there, and I love it.
Yeah, we got like baby, and the fact that one of Marissa's favorite gifts from her birthday was the baby doll head.
Yeah, the baby doll head.
The dead baby doll
carrying
head.
that around all day or all night.
From off
She was
her
like
cake,
terrified of it, but she carried it around, and then she was like, "I'm gonna have to put it under my bed at night so I can sleep tonight." And she put it in like her German cock drawer.
Yeah, that's silly stuff. Yeah, but that's what's fun. Come on, that's why this is the best holiday. Somebody said we should get rid of Valentine's Day and have a second Halloween. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I kind of fucking agree with that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Anyway,
instead of a bouquet of flowers, you give a bouquet of like skulls or something.
Yeah.
Bones.
But anyway,
it's that time.
It is.
I was gonna say
that time.
The end of the evening. So before we wrap up, does anyone have their stuff to plug?
Got makeup designs. I'm an artist. Please commission me. That'd be cool. I'm on Facebook. MAJKA Designs. Message me whenever you want. I will usually get back to you as soon as possible. And we can talk commission stuff. If not, or if you just want to buy a print off of Redbubble, or if you want to suggest something, I am also taking requests. If you have an idea, I'll try my best to make it happen. I've done that with a lot of my face mask designs. So please do, and thank you.
Very nice. Of course, the shelf gravies, everybody. Shelf gravy, shelf gravy, shelf gravy. And Realm of Collectors. All of our friends.
Mm-hmm.
On the Cool Table, at the Cool Table, on the Cool Table Network. Yeah.
MPSP Theater. Check them out tomorrow night at 9 p.m. If they actually go on at 9.
Don't go home crap because we've been late, and so they've been giving us crap in return.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Bethany?
Nerds have spoken. Stop, Ross the Moist.
Yeah, Ross the Moist. Stop.
And then, of course, the Saturday night meetups.
Of course.
Meetups.
And then, of course, you can reach all of us at all the social medias. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Be happy to answer them for you and whatnot. But outside of that, I hope you all are having a wonderful evening.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.